Hey YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. And it's been 2+ years since I left, 2 years and 2 months. Yeah, March, April, yeah. 2 years and 2 months since I left Vancouver. And let me tell you guys, oh, I went to church today, got home, we're moving all the furniture out of the bedroom because we're gonna put hardwood flooring with the soundproof flooring, and then hardwood flooring above it. And doing renovations in the house. The house is looking great. Look at my Living the Dream series in my channel if you want to see how I left the city and moved to a small town. So when I was in Vancouver, I owned a small department store, pretty big actually, down at Tinseltown Mall at Stadium, and I was selling games, and I did really well selling games. I saved enough money to put a healthy down payment on a house in Vancouver. I mean, quite a bit of money to put down on a house. And me and my wife, we kept looking at open houses and ideas and blah, 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 and different places and all the bidding wars. And we thought to ourselves, you know what? I'm not happy living in Vancouver. Everybody's mad. Nobody has money. Everybody's peed off. It just seems like we don't belong here. And my wife said the same thing. Yeah, I'm game. I'm ready. Let's leave. Let's go to a small city. It was either we came to Merritt, where we live now, or we go to the Azores, or we go to Portugal. And that's what we're thinking, because for Eastern Europeans and Central Europeans, Portugal is considered the toilet of Europe, which is good, because then we get no immigration, and it's preserved, it's clean, it's organized. People that have been to Portugal know exactly what I'm talking about. But for those that don't know, I don't even know where it doesn't even know if the country exists, keep it that way, because I want a place to go die and retire. Anyways, back to on topic. So I left Vancouver. I was sick and tired of the traffic, terrible drivers, just horrible people. I don't know how they got their driver's license here in Canada. I don't even know how. I don't even think they have a driver's license. And just the hatred you feel from everybody, the disrespect. You get looked at like this. You look at somebody else in the car, they look at you like you burnt their house down. It's like, whoa, what are you looking at me like that for? It's like, what are you staring at me for? So I said, you know what? I got to get the hell out of Vancouver. So we left. I live in Merritt now. Oh man. Okay. So what's happened then since I've left? A lot. The money I used that I was going to use for a down payment bought me a house here free and clear. Free and clear. I even had people from going on First Canadian titles to see if there was a lien on my property. Somebody looked up my property to check for liens, and there's no liens on the property. So I bought the house. I've been lazy on renos. I'm renovating it right now. And that was a big mistake, because when I moved here 2 years ago, I should have got renovations done immediately, but I didn't. I made a mistake. I focused on getting my business started, which is the Merritt Toys and Games. And I continue doing what I did on the coast, and I'm severely successful. I had a phenomenal week. I kind of had to tweak my business a bit to cater to a small town and other cities surrounding where I live. Okay, so what's happened since? My property tax, I think I paid $16.15 or $14.90. It wasn't a lot of money for the year, okay? My car insurance went down to $900 a year. This is for my minivan here. And Rosie's car, which is a 2017, this is a 2014, she pays $977. She pays a little bit more than this van, only because she's a new driver. Okay. What else? We have another child. So I got three children and one stepson. And I was accused of being on welfare because I have kids. But that's not the case. I don't think you could own a house if you're on welfare. I don't think you could own anything if you're on welfare. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm not too sure. But I'm not. So people are like, a lot of people are trying to debunk me that I was on welfare here on the channel. Okay, what else we got going on? So I moved. Just the lifting. I mean, mind you, I got one little stalker in town that keeps giving me the finger when he sees me, but... Hey, can I get an extra large dark roast coffee with 1 cream?
Extra large dark roast, 2 cream?
With 1 cream, please.
Anything else?
That's it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So okay. So just this stress is lifted off me. I do my regular shows on YouTube now. I have time. I have so much time for my family. I only work 4 days a week at the shop. And then the rest of the week I'm at home listing things on eBay. My eBay business has gotten so big that I actually need to convert my garage into another home, like the home-based business. So everything is funneled through the corporation anyways. My corporation, right? So it's basically the storefront and this. And the storefront's really good because I buy collections from people, video games and stuff. And potentially the angle is good. It's a good angle. Good business angle, you know? But for the most part, you know, easing into a small town was tough. A lot of people don't like big city livers or big city people moving in to a small town and tell them how to live their lives, and that's what I didn't come here to do that. Yeah, so small group of people obviously dislike outsiders coming in and propping up the housing market, right? And that's because that's what happened with Vancouver. A lot of outsiders, a lot of foreigners, foreign investors came in and bought out Vancouver. So Vancouver is on the same platform as San Francisco, San Diego. Wow, this truck stinks. Ooh. These guys, because I'm in an enclosed area and this smell is just coming back here. And I think he ordered a feast. Anyways, so I've eased out of the city. I've transitioned into here.
Good morning, Rio.
Oh, that truck. Oh.
What happened?
Do you smell it?
Oh.
The diesel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you smell it. Okay, so I'm not imagining things. Holy God. All right, brother, you have a good one, eh? Say hi to your wife for me. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Whew. Anyways, let me leave that window open a bit so I don't die here. So what's the deal, guys? Why is this happening? Why are people are leaving the city in mass numbers, in mass exodus to California? Last 6 years, 6 million people left California. Same thing with London. A lot of people moved to Middle England. A lot of people from London left to Edinburgh and Dublin and Belfast. Skewing the numbers there. We're skewing the numbers. Me and other people that moved here, we are also skewing the numbers in Merritt. But I want to raise my family. I want to have kids. I mean, I've been in Canada long enough that I think I should be able to be here. You know what I'm saying? And buy where I want. I've paid my taxes. I've paid my dues. I've paid my way. So, okay, just the ease of the simplicity has been lifted off me. The ease of belonging is there now. Friendships. Oh, I've created so many friendships. Everybody knows me by name. Hey, Charlie, what's up? And just the ease of being a part of something bigger in a small community. The church community is strong. The people are strong. You see the hope here, especially from the people moving from the coast. A ton of young families here. This is the Canada I grew up in when I was a child, when I grew up in Toronto. This is the Canada I know. This is the Canada I remember, and I'm back at it again. And I want my kids to get this experience. I want, there's no traffic. There's no wait. There's no hatred. There's no negativity. It's so free. Here you get, yes, do I get angry here on the roads and stuff? Once a month maybe. My gas lasts me a whole month, a full tank. You let gas go to $5 a liter. I could still go on a full tank for 1 month, a month and a half. I drive 3 kilometers a day by choice because I could bike ride. I'm grateful that I left the city of Vancouver. I am grateful that I no longer live there. A lot of people have done it in Sydney, Australia. A lot of people have done it in Melbourne, Australia, Auckland, New Zealand. People have been fleeing the major cities due to being bought out. Rich investors, these countries are competing for rich investors to come in. These countries are competing because that's the only way they could prop their economies. And I saw that. Because when my parents and we immigrated here from Portugal, it was about becoming Canadian and the idea of Canada and the Canadian dream. And I've lived that, and I've done it. Now it's time to pass it on to my children and give them that light and show them that there's a hope. And here, being in Merritt, it's been the best experience of my life. We got fantastic weather. We got sun 346 days of the year. It is phenomenal. I'm renovating my house, finally. But luckily, I gave myself a job, is what I did when I got here. And I sold my business on the coast after I bought my house. And I have never been so free in my life. I have never been so free again. My parents are visiting here from Toronto for a couple of weeks to see the grandkids. And they're just amazed of the life we live. They're amazed of the land we have in our backyard. And the trampoline and all those things. Wow, 60. Wow, that's a 72. Oh, that's a 69 Olds. 442 Oldsmobile. Anyways, that's a 69 Olds. 442. Anyways, please, guys, share this message. Get it out there. Let people know. I've left Vancouver. I've left the city. 2 years, 2 months. And I am severely grateful for this. I am extremely grateful for this. I am grateful that I've made this move. Oh, Mike, but what if housing goes to zero? I don't care. I own it. I don't care. I bought a house to raise a family, not to invest. I bought a house to raise my children, not to sit on it and hopefully rent out half the house or the 2 suites in the house and try and profit as much as possible. I bought my house to live and to die in peace. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you planning on leaving one of the major cities, whether you're in Vancouver, San Diego, LA County, San Francisco, New York, Toronto, Melbourne, Sydney? It was the best choice I ever made, guys. Let me know in the comments below. I just feel so free. Thank you.